Time now for our Sunday edition of Faith Matters. A couple of weeks ago, we talked about which Bible to use, and today we're talking about its historical accuracy. Joining me now to break that down is Dr. Kip Laxton. Thanks so much for being here.
Glad to be here, Chloe.
So we talked about the many different versions of the Bible, and for some people that can cause a little bit of doubt. But is there anything in history that can kind of prove parts of the Bible?
Sure. In 1947, in an area called Qumran, which is about an hour from Jerusalem, near the Dead Sea, in what we today call the Holy Land, some Bedouin shepherds were throwing rocks in these caves that were high above them, and when they heard some breaking of what they thought were pottery, they climbed up there and found indeed there were. They would discover what we today call the Dead Sea Scrolls, and the Dead Sea Scrolls provide historical foundation for what we today know as the Bible.
The Dead Sea Scrolls are literally some of the earliest Bible texts that were discovered. Why is that so significant for Christianity?
Well, it is significant for Christianity and also other religions like Judaism and even Islam, because these documents in the Dead Sea Scrolls, which, by the way, as they begin to investigate and excavate, they found over 600 scrolls on ancient papyrus or leather that dates back to the 1st, 2nd, and even the 3rd century. The oldest of the scrolls date back to about 70 A.D., so 70 years after the time of Jesus Christ walked the earth. That's pretty significant because it provides historical documentation. Among the Dead Sea Scrolls were found books in the Old Testament, the Hebrew Bible, Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, even parts of Psalms and Proverbs. That provides historical foundation for what we today would read in our Bibles.
And you have done quite a bit of research yourself on the Dead Sea Scrolls. Tell us what you learned during your research.
Yes, I was at Qumran just about 3 years ago for the 6th time, I think, and part of my doctoral work was done on the Dead Sea Scrolls and ancient documentation. My favorite thing about the Dead Sea Scrolls that a lot of people do not realize is that among the scrolls, the biblical scrolls that I mentioned a moment ago, are also treasure maps. One in particular called the Copper Scroll, and it's called copper because rather than written on leather or papyrus, it is chiseled into copper for preservation, and it has been preserved now for literally hundreds of years. Now, many people have searched for these treasures, and I'm sure they will continue to do so, but they've never been found. That doesn't mean they're not there. Nobody found the scrolls for hundreds of years either, thousands, but nonetheless, they keep looking. I think therein lies the greatest message. It's not the treasure maps that are in the scrolls themselves or among them, but it's the treasure of sacred scripture that can still speak to us even all these many years later.
Yeah, it shows, I mean, even though there are so many different versions and translations of the Bible, you know, there is that foundation there from way longer ago than we thought we had.
Absolutely.
Dr. Kip Laxton, thank you so much for joining us. We'll be right back here on the CBS 42 Morning News.